The Politician, the Ice Cream, and the Big Dream. Sounds like a bit of a weird title, right? Well, today we're heading to Puttur, India, for a story that's all about politics, ambition, and, yep, you guessed it, dessert. It's a really fascinating look at leadership and how you actually inspire the next generation.
So let me ask you something. When you picture a politician trying to get their message across, what's in their toolkit? What are the usual things they pull out to connect with people?
I bet you're thinking of the usual stuff, big, powerful speeches, super detailed policy briefs, those huge rallies, and of course, the classic handshake, right? That's the standard playbook. It's what we've all come to expect. But for one leader in Puttur, India, the toolkit is a little bit sweeter. We're talking about MLA Ashok Kumar Rai, and his strategy involves locally made chocolate and ice cream. And look, this isn't just some silly gimmick. It's a really smart move to connect with young people. And the reason he's doing it, well, that's what makes this whole story so interesting. He actually said it himself. This is not just a treat, it's a symbol. Think about it. We're surrounded by so much noise online. A simple, powerful symbol can cut right through all of that, way better than some long, boring speech. It's his way of showing everyone a much bigger idea he's trying to get across to the youth in his community. So, what exactly is this big idea? And that brings us right here to the heart of it all, the fees framework. This is a whole system designed to take something as big and fuzzy as a dream and, break it down into something real, something you can actually do. Let's dig into how it works.
So this program comes from the Green Pips Foundation, and FEES stands for Fees Goal Setting for the Future. The whole point is to give young people a simple, step-by-step structure to turn their big dreams from just, wishful thinking into an actual plan of action.
And this is how it's structured. It's a really cool three-step approach. First, you start at the top with your big, long-term life goal. Then, you move down to the middle, your progress-oriented plan, or POP for short. And then, and this is the key part, you get to the bottom of the pyramid action, the BOP. That's the small, immediate thing you can do, like right now. Okay, but here's what makes this so different. MLA Rai didn't just show up, give a speech, and say, "This is a great idea." No way. He got up in front of everybody and used the framework on himself for his own goals. He actually showed them how it's done. All right, let's really look at this because this is where it all clicks together. His long-term goal? It's massive. He wants to turn Puttur into a national model for empowering young people. Okay, big political goal. His medium-term plan? Super specific. Get this FEES program to 10,000 students in the next year. But then, look at that short-term action. Enjoying a chocolate bar and an ice cream. I mean, come on, that's the genius of it. He's tying this huge national-level ambition to something tiny, something anyone can relate to, something he can do right that second. He's not just telling kids how to do it, he's showing them. He's proving that even the biggest dreams start with one small step. It's just so powerful. So you see, it's all about how this one symbolic moment, just a simple treat, is meant to spark something so much bigger. Let's look at how this is supposed to create a real ripple effect.
10,000. That's a huge number, right? That's how many students he wants to reach with these workshops in just 1 year. So this makes it crystal clear. This was not just a quick photo op. It's the kickoff for a huge campaign aimed right at the young people in his district.
And you can already see the impact from two totally different angles. You've got a student's perspective, someone named Priya, who said seeing him do this was inspiring, that it showed he really has a heart for the youth. Then you have the foundation's view. They're thinking big picture. They see this as a potential spark for a ripple effect that could become a whole statewide movement. And this isn't just talk either. There's a real support system being built around it. You've got local sponsors like Campco and Sage and Ice Cream jumping on board. There are even bonuses for students who complete their own small steps. And on top of that, they're teaching practical skills like financial literacy, and of course, the whole thing is getting a ton of buzz on social media.
So it all comes down to this big question, doesn't it? Is this just a really, really clever photo op? Or are we actually watching the beginning of a whole new way to think about setting goals, a method that actually gets how to connect with today's generation?
Dream boldly, act daily. Let's build a brighter future together. That was his final message. And it sums up the whole thing perfectly, right? It's that connection between huge dreams and the small things you do every single day. And that's what I want to leave you with. Can one small, sweet action really kickstart a brighter future? I mean, in a world where we're all kind of tired of empty speeches and we're looking for something authentic, maybe a simple, symbolic act like this is exactly what it takes. It really makes you think about what leadership looks like today and what it actually takes to inspire people.